My friends, this last Sunday of the year 2017 reminds us all that another year has passed. We may not feel older or even look older, but the fact is, each of us is a year older and hopefully a year wiser. With another year of experience and wisdom gained, we are all in a better position to appreciate the subtle beauty and the rich meaning of the Feast of the Holy Family, which the Church invites us to celebrate today. Celebrated just a few days after Christmas, this feast perpetuates the intimacy of that first Christmas and the unique bonds of life and love that united Jesus and Mary and Joseph. Today's feast keeps the Christmas season alive, and that certainly is a good thing. But today's Feast of the Holy Family does so much more. This annual feast invites us to celebrate the dignity of every family and to recognize the very human struggles all families face. We don't need sociologists or social theorists to tell us that today families vary considerably in size and in structures. The so-called traditional family of a mother and father and a child or children is now complemented by families of very diverse structures. Many children are part of blended families. Increasingly, grandparents are assuming the parental role as primary caregivers for children. To invite a group of young people to draw a picture of my family or to attend a grammar school open house today is to see firsthand the diversity that is characteristic of today's family. Today's Feast of the Holy Family invites us to make at least two assertions concerning all families. First, all families, regardless of size or structure, socioeconomic means, or generational composition, are holy and deserve our praise and admiration and support. It's not easy to live as a family today. And second, all families, certainly including my own and perhaps your own family, have problems. The scriptures remind us that even the Holy Family had problems. This reality became evident one year on their way back from Jerusalem after attending the annual feast of Passover. You will recall from the scriptures that well into their journey home that year from their visit to Jerusalem, Mary and Joseph realized that Jesus was somehow left behind. And when a 12-year-old child is lost for 4 days in a large city, that certainly is a family problem. Zechariah, the very wise old man in today's gospel, tells the young parents as they bring their infant son to the temple for the customary rites of presentation that they, like all families, would know problems. Simeon goes so far as to tell them that their hearts would be pierced with sorrow and pain as their son grow older. We stop and think today of countless parents, perhaps our own, whose hearts have been broken as a result of the pain associated with bringing up children. Perhaps it was pain caused by watching a sickly child struggle to get well. Perhaps it was pain caused for parents by watching a child struggle year after year just to get by in school. Perhaps it was pain caused for parents by watching a child try time after time to make new friends to no avail. Perhaps it was pain caused by watching a teenage child struggle with some addiction. Perhaps it is pain caused for parents by the fact that their now grown children no longer speak to one another. How well Simeon predicts in today's gospel that the pain all families feel is a pain that even the Holy Family knew too well. So what are we to do when we're faced with family problems and family pain, all part of any family's life? Two things seem to come to mind. First, we must name the problem and own the pain. To deny the problem or to hide the pain we experience as a result of our family struggle serves only to intensify the problem and make the pain worse. And second, we must avoid the blame game. We must avoid the tendency to point the finger at somebody else in the family. As a general rule, nobody in a family deliberately causes the pain. You will recall that when Mary and Joseph realized that Jesus was missing on the way home from Jerusalem, they didn't blame each other. We don't hear them saying the whole thing was your own fault. They simply retraced their steps and began looking for the lost child. As a new year dawns tomorrow, we are reminded of Pope, now St. John Paul II's, frequent assertion that the family is like a school in which all family members learn life's most important lessons. The family is like a school in which parents and children alike learn to live with the ups and downs of life, the joys and the sorrows that are part of any human life. For more than 85 years, the College of Our Lady of the Elms has been a school in which women and now men are prepared to make significant contributions to our world and to our church through their chosen careers. And yet, strengthened by the example of the founding vision of the Sisters of St. Joseph, Elms College has been and continues to be a family in which life's most important lessons are learned, a holy family in which all of us part of the Elms, like Jesus and Mary and Joseph, learn to live together with the many ups and downs that are part of the human experience. On this feast of the Holy Family, I join Dr. Dumais in thanking you, the viewers of the Chalice of Salvation, for being part of the Elms family and for your generous support of our annual collection through the years. On this feast of the Holy Family, we invite all of you able to do so to come soon to our campus to visit and perhaps spend time in our beautiful new chapel dedicated to St. Joseph. Most of all, on this feast of the Holy Family, all of us, the Elms College community, assure you, the Chalice of Salvation family, of a remembrance in the masses and prayers and good works celebrated each day on our campus. May God bless all of you and all of your loved ones in the new year to come.